very important, and it's a great differentiator in today's world. And what's that? And that is personal branding for career and business growth, with a focus of visibility, positioning, and relevance. Nice topic. So before we go further, I would like to ask us a simple question here. Why do some persons, without even stressing, get opportunities without even applying, while others, they have same qualification? In fact, they are even more better qualified than some, and still they don't get opportunities like others. What do you think would be the reason? And if I should answer that, it's simple. It's not talent. A lot of talents are everywhere. There are a lot of people that are more talented than people we even know. But the problem here is visibility, positioning, and relevance. Whether you're a student, a job seeker, a working class person, an entrepreneur, a business owner, a freelancer, or even a stay-home mom, your personal brand influences how people perceive you, whether they trust you, and whether they choose you over the other person, over the other business. We have a lot of same businesses in Nigeria. Why would they pick yours to the other person? So that is what we want to find out today. So let's get into it. What is personal branding? I hope we all have a writing pad or something to write with, because
Hello, Ma. I think we can't hear you anymore. Hi, ladies. I foresee it might be a network.
branding.
Okay.
There are two series.
Okay, Ma, you went off for a few minutes, so if you can repeat the last things you said and probably increase your volume.
Oh, okay. I said we're talking now, what is personal branding? And I said we have two words it consists of two words, personal and branding. And we're going to divide it. What is personal and what is branding? When we find out what personal is and what branding is, it's going to be easy for us to combine it together and understand what personal branding is. Personal, as the word implies, see mine. It is mine. So now, what is branding? When most people hear branding, we hear people say branding is the color, branding is the logo, website. It's part of it, but that's basically not what branding is, because branding is deeper than that. So what is branding? Branding, the simplest thing you can do is say branding is identity. Branding is identity. It's about creating identity that people can recognize, remember, and trust. Branding is creating an identity that people can remember, recognize, and trust. If those three components are not in what you're doing, then there is no branding. Because the first thing is someone has to recognize what you do, who you are. Then they need to remember what you do, who you are, and we're able to trust what you do or who you are. So now when we come back and combine the both of them, now we have personal, which is individual, and we have branding, which is identity. So we now have personal branding, which we can also say individual identity. Simple and short. Most companies, when we hear a company is branding, most times we always think, maybe they're changing their logo, maybe they're changing their colors, and that's actually not it. When a company says they are branding, they are actually trying to create an identity for their business, for their company. Even people too. Personally, some persons also say, oh, I'm rebranding myself. I'm actually trying to create an identity. People will know about me. So when you combine the both words, personal branding, it simply means creating and managing the identity people have about you. Creating and managing the identity people have about you. It is how people perceive you. Some persons will say, I don't care what they think about me. No. If you want to really take personal branding very serious, you need to care what people think about you. It is your reputation. Personal branding is also your reputation. It is what people think or what comes to people's mind when your name is being mentioned. When they mention the name Olamide, what comes to your mind? When they call my name somewhere and someone hears my name, what comes to their mind? First thing that comes to their mind, that is my personal brand. That's why many companies, they do a lot of adverts. They try to push some narratives about themselves to people. Oh, when you think about Gucci or you think about Prada, you're talking about luxury. So you see, it sticks to your mind. Okay, Gucci, luxury. They've built their personal brands to the level whereby when you see some brands like this, you know, oh, this one is talking about luxury. This is talking about agriculture. This is talking about. If we think about Tony Elumelu today, we just mentioned the name. What do we think of? Oh, we're thinking about entrepreneurship. We're thinking about what do you call it? Finance. When you just think about it, when you think about Foke Akindele, you're thinking about the movie industry. When you think about Wari Pikin, you're thinking about comedy. So they've branded themselves to a level by when they mention their name, you know what they stand for. So that's simply what personal branding is. I wrote here, your personal brand reflects your character, your communication, your values, your consistency, your professionalism, and the value you bring to others. I'm going to repeat that again. Your personal brand reflects in your character, your communication, your values. It reflects also in your consistency, in your professionalism, and in the value you bring to others. Many people think personal branding is about having thousands of followers, posting beautiful pictures. Oh, people are following me, my page, my Instagram page is so, it's part of it, but that's not what personal branding is. You can have thousands of followers, millions of followers, and still don't have a strong personality. I still don't have a strong personal brand, I mean. A strong personal brand is built on trust. It is built on credibility. It is built on consistency. Everyone has a personal brand. Most people say, I want to start having a personal brand. And I'll be wondering, you just want to start? You've had a personal brand for a long time. It's just that it's you that didn't know. How people see you, what people think about you, it's already your brand. When you get into a place, what do people say about you? When you leave a place, what do they say about you? That's your brand. That is who you are. So the real question is, are you building intentionally, or are you allowing other people define your personal brand for you? Some persons will be like, I earlier said, some persons will be like, I don't care what they say. To an extent. But when you're building your personal brand, even Jesus asked, what do people say about me? He was trying to build something. He needed to see what people think about him. So that's what personal branding is about. Now, for us to have a personal brand, it has to be sustained on 3 components. I wrote here the 3 pillars of personal branding. And everybody in this life has a reputation they try to protect. They have what they want people to see or perceive about them. And for you to be able to successfully do that, you must actually have these 3 things in place. And what are these? Just as it's already written. Number 1, visibility. Number 2, positioning. And number 3, relevance. Those are the 3 legs that personal branding stands on. It's just like a tripod stand. The 3 legs has to be complete. 1 leg out, the 2 can't stand. So the 3 legs has to be there. These 3 components must be there for you to have a successful personal brand. And now we're going to start with the first pillar, visibility. Why is visibility the first pillar? Why did I put it first as the first pillar? Because without visibility, there is nothing to show. There's no personal branding without visibility. No personal branding without it. Think about it. If people don't know you, people don't see you, then they don't have anything to say about you. People can't recommend you when they don't know you. People can't say anything about you when they don't know you. Before people can believe your ability, they must first see what you are able to do. They must first know that you even exist. Today, we all know Elon Musk because he brought himself out. If he didn't do what he's doing now, nobody would know Elon Musk. But he brought himself out, and today we can say, oh, Elon Musk is here. He's so. This is what he does, because he brought himself out for us to see. So visibility, as I wrote here, is the foundation upon which every aspect of personal branding is built. I will repeat that again. Visibility is the foundation upon which every aspect of personal branding is built. We have a lot of talented people everywhere, but the problem is that a lot of them are hidden. A lot of talented, to me, I always say that many talented people are even hidden than those that are out. But your work can't speak out for you if you don't show it out. If you don't know about what you do, it's not going to speak out for you. Yes, you'll see some people who say, don't worry, my good work will speak out for me. If they don't see it, there is no how someone will know that something like that is happening. Visibility is not about making unnecessary noise, because some persons, they come online, they try to do a lot of things. That's not it. Visibility is also not seeking attention. Some people are online. They say, I'm an influencer, I'm a skit maker, and they try to seek attention. That's not visibility. Visibility is about intentionally showing up where opportunities can find you. I will repeat that again. Visibility is about intentionally showing up where opportunities can find you. And I was arguing with someone and I said, it's possible for you to be visible and not noticeable. And I was like, it's true. If you're in the wrong sector, you are there. People are seeing you, but they can't notice because you are not relevant in what they are doing there. So you could be in a wrong place, showing up, but you are not noticed because whatever it is you're doing is not coming up. So it's not just for you to come online, post, say one or two things, put up a tripod stand before the camera and talk. You need to position yourself in places that will bring opportunities for you to be found. Ask yourself this question. If someone searched my name now, today, on Google, or they visit LinkedIn or social media, what would they find about you? Like now, they just open my page now, Olamide Balogun, or they go on my LinkedIn, or they check my Facebook page, or they Google my name. What would they find about me? What would they immediately understand about you when they open your page? What would they know about that you do when they search for you online? I wrote some questions. I said, when they find you, when they check for you, will they immediately understand who you are? Will they know what you do? Will they understand your values and the value you offer? If you can't answer this question, then visibility is an area you need to improve on. It's not just for you to have a social media presence. Are you positioning yourself in a way that people can know what you're doing? Once they see you, they can say, oh, this person is for this person is for that. Think about successful people today. Let's take Aliko Dangote as an example. Most of us have never met him personally, yet we know his name. We know what he does. And why is that so? Because he has built visibility through the years of consistent impact, consistent influence. Visibility creates recognition. Recognition. And recognition creates opportunities. I'll repeat that again. Visibility creates awareness. Awareness creates recognition. And recognition creates opportunities. I'm going to use myself as an example on this. If I wasn't visible enough to the convener of this event, she wouldn't have called me. If she had not seen what I'm able to do, or she hasn't seen my capacity, she wouldn't have said, okay, I need you to come talk here. So you see that my visibility created an awareness for her. And my awareness now made her to say, okay, I can see that this person is good at this. And she now said, okay, I'm giving you the opportunity to come and speak here. You can see what I'm saying. I was visible and it created awareness for me. And my awareness created recognition from her. And that recognition now gave me an opportunity to come speak to you today. Can we now see how important visibility is? Because many of us want, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that, this is my goal, this is my this, but we're not visible. And there's nothing that grows, nothing. Do you become visible? That's the question. How do you become visible? You become visible by consistently showing up. You have to consistently show up. You have to consistently do what you do. Most of the time, it might start or it might seem like nobody is noticing you. But when you continually do it, continually show up, continually post whatever it is, your business, if it's your career, whatever it is you're doing, you consistently keep up with it, definitely visibility would always take place. As a professional, you keep attending events, professional events. As a leader, you keep going for leadership opportunities, volunteer for leadership opportunities. You do a lot of networking intentionally. You share values wherever you're sharing. You keep posting your market. You keep posting your business. You keep going for events. You keep building yourself. The more you keep doing this, the more visible you become. I would want to say something. Don't wait until you need an opportunity before people start knowing you. Some person will be like, let me just have one opportunity and I'm going to, hey, they will know what I am made up of. The truth is that nobody gives you the opportunity. You have to create the opportunity yourself. Before this meeting started, I was on Facebook and Lasisi Elenu said something. I was like, wow, that's interesting. It's aligning with what we want to discuss. He said if he waited for him to be recognized, nobody will know him today. Nobody, even when he started with his skits, nobody sent them. That's how I say, nobody sent me. But I kept on doing it. And before you know, it was like, this person is funny. This person is this. And before you know, he started opening doors for him. He said at the beginning, nobody gave him the eye, nobody gave him the face, nobody wanted to give him the opportunity. So he said if he had waited for people to recognize him, he wouldn't be where he is today. So we wouldn't have to wait. We shouldn't have to wait for people to say, oh, this person is good at this. Oh, this person has a good market. Oh, this person is doing well in what you're doing. It's you that will have to put it on our face to tell us, I'm here. This is what I do. Tomorrow again, I'm here. This is what I do. That's basically what all these skit makers are doing now. The likes of Pella and Co. They are just always on our faces. We don't even know what they are doing, but they are just on our faces. Blessing CEO and so business things that are not their business, they will just be on our face. And at first, we might not accept them. What is this one saying? But gradually, as humans, what keeps on appearing before you, with time, you begin to accept it. And now, Pella is accepted everywhere now. Everybody wants to, hey, Pella, hey, this, hey, that. And at the end of the day, I keep wondering, does the guy even say? But what he is today is because he brought himself out. No educational qualification. A lot of people are far better than him, knowledge-wise, in every aspect. But where he is today, a lot of persons are not there. Why? Because he brought himself out. And he didn't give up. He kept showing up every day. He's streaming, even if he's not saying anything. And now, look at, he's about to wed, and the amount of his ashwebi is, in fact, the amount is something else for a 21-year-old boy. And that's the power of visibility. That's what visibility brought him. So I need us to have this as a reminder. If people don't know you, they can never recommend you. If people don't know you, they can never patronize you. If people don't know you, they can never recommend you to others. Many opportunities has passed us by because, not that we don't know what to do, but because we had not brought ourselves out there to let the world know that we can do it. Vicky James Prudential, they are who they are today because they brought themselves out to the world to see. Are they the only tailors in the world? I'm sure there are people that sews far better than them, but they put themselves in our faces till we accepted them. That's the power of visibility. Visibility is not about becoming famous. It's about becoming known by the right persons for the right reasons. And now that we know what visibility is, and that's one of the first pillar, I'm going to move to the second pillar. Now that people know you, they already know you, you're visible, you're online, you're posting, you're bringing yourself before their face. What next? This is where the second pillar comes in, and that is positioning. In personal branding, once you are done with visibility, you need to position yourself rightly. Visibility gets people to notice you. I need people to listen to this. Visibility gets people to notice you, but positioning gives them a reason to remember you. I'll repeat that again. Visibility gets people to notice you. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm here. Oh, you've created attention. You've caught their attention now. So they've turned and they're looking at you. Okay, we are seeing you. Now you have to position yourself so that they can have a reason to always say, okay, I remember there's this lady, her name is Olamide. Oh, I remember. That is positioning. Positioning is about owning a space in the mind of people. Owning a space in the mind of people. It's about being known for something specific. I'm going to give us examples of this, of brands that have owned the mind of people, every one of us, including me, including you. And the first thing I'll remember is Omo. Even though Omo is not, but back then, Omo. When Omo came, in fact, Omo was everywhere. To the extent that when other brands came, other brands of detergents came, instead of saying, we want to buy Viva detergents, we want to buy Ariel, we want to buy Clean, we will say, please, I want to buy Omo. Which type Omo you want to buy? Give me Ariel Omo. Omo dominated everyone. They made sure they positioned themselves so well that they became a reference to their same kind of products. That's positioning. They positioned themselves, that it's a brand that positioned themselves so well that they became a reference to the same kind of products. Go and buy me Omo. Which Omo do you want me to buy you? Buy me Ariel. Buy me good afternoon, ma. I want to buy Indomie. Which type of Indomie you want to buy? I want to buy mini me Indomie. Indomie has also utilized this pillar, positioning, so well that when you go to meet Aboki or the madam on the street or the supermarket, I want to buy Indomie. Which type of Indomie do you want to buy? We get mini meal, we get Dangote, we get the other types of noodles, but they won't call it noodles, they will call it Indomie. Because Indomie had dominated a space in the heart of everyone. And we too, we did not even notice. In our subconscious mind, Indomie had already created a space for themselves. That when we go out and we want to go and buy, give me Dangote Indomie. Give me Ariel Omo. Omo is a brand. But because of how they had positioned themselves, Indomie is also a brand. Then now you're going to say, I want to buy Peak Milk. Which type of Peak Milk? I want to buy Dano Peak. Dano this one. I want to buy. We've forgotten that Peak Milk is a brand. because they have somewhat dominated that space that they now bear the identity. That's what personal branding is. They became visible and now they positioned themselves that they dominated the space. Now I would ask some question. When we want, when we were thinking of eatery, or we are playing with our children, don't worry, I'll take you to for ice cream. I'll take you to Domino's. There are other eateries that sell ice cream, but Domino's has dominated that part whereby when you are thinking of better ice cream, you say, I'll take it to Cold Stone. We'll take Cold Stone ice cream. We'll take this one ice cream. That's what positioning is. One of the biggest mistakes many people make today is trying to do everything. Everything. It's trying to be everything to everyone. Today, they are known for nothing. Tomorrow, today they are known for one thing. Tomorrow, they are another thing. Next tomorrow, they are another thing. At the end of the day, they get the audience confused. They don't people now like, where do you stand? But that doesn't stop the fact that there are some persons that have different businesses but are still known for things for themselves. Like an example is still Dangote. We know Dangote has sugar, Dangote has spaghetti, Dangote has different other things. He's also into the oil now. He's also into cement. But he has so built the name on cement. If we check vividly, he was on cement so well that he dominated the cement space. Excuse me, Dangote Cement. So that one alone was an edge for him to do other businesses. But he was known for one thing, Dangote Cement. You know, Tony Elumelu today now, many people, once you just mention his name, you say, entrepreneurship, empowerment, African entrepreneur, the bank. And why is that? Because they had positioned themselves over the years. And that still falls back to consistency. They were consistent with visibility. They were consistent in their positioning. And that was what brought them to where they are today. People know them for something. Now ask yourself, when people hear your name, what comes to their mind? Like now they mention my name, Olamide. I sit and I think, what comes to people's mind when they mention my name, Olamide? Can they describe me with one sentence? Can they describe you? Can they confidently recommend you for something? Can they say, oh, I know this person, this thing, this is what we know this person as? That is what positioning is. We know, oh, Vicky James, she did tier design. Prudential, she did tier design as a fashion designer. Who else again? Oh, we know Jennifer. Oh, she's a great actress. Oh, we know, what are the names that we know them for specific things? Because they consistently put themselves outside, visible, and they have positioned themselves in that thing for so long that you can't take them away from it. Your positioning should answer 3 important questions. Who are you? What do you do? And why should people choose you? I would say it again. Your positioning should answer 3 important questions, which is, who are you? What do you do? Why should people choose you? If you can answer those 3 questions clearly, you can answer them very well, then you've got yourself a personal brand. Position is built through consistency. You consistently communicate the message. You consistently deliver your value. You consistently demonstrate excellence. You consistently show people what you want them to see, what you want them to perceive about you. With time, it sticks into their head and they know, oh, this person is for this. This person is for that. We know Nelly today as the Nigerian brand chic. Why? She consistently puts herself outside to let people know that trade fair, she's going to stand there. So today, now when they're talking about the great women who are taking trade fair in Nigeria, her name will be mentioned. They've been having several trade fairs, but Nelly had put herself in the mark of time that, oh, this lady is one person that when you mention trade fair, you cannot exempt her name because of consistency. Now, over time, people begin to associate your name with a particular area. With the way you're being consistent with what you're doing, over time, they begin to associate your name with that particular niche you've decided to go into. Don't try to copy anyone else's brand. You might be doing the same thing, but you mustn't do it exactly the way the person is doing it. You have to sit and think about what's going to make you unique. Discover your strength. Identify your weaknesses. Identify your uniqueness. Find the problem you can solve. Build around it. Because people always remember people who does things and solve issues. They don't just remember people for doing things. They remember people who does things and solve issues. So positioning, visibility, gets you out for people to see. Positioning gives them the reason why they should look at you and they should buy from you, or they should attend to what you're saying. Are we all following, please? I want to know if we're flowing. Hello, are we all following?
Yes, we are.
All right. So now this takes us to the third pillar, which is relevance. Relevance, just as the word says, what does it mean to be relevant? When they say, oh, this is relevant. Relevance is when people can't do without it. When something, you can't do without something, you say, oh, this is relevant, it's very relevant. There are a lot of things that are happening that or people that are around, or businesses that are around, that in the next 2-3 years will not be relevant anymore. So now, for your personal brand, you need to ask yourself, in the next 2-3 years, I don't even want to take it to 5-10 years, the next 2-3 years, will I still be relevant? Will my business still be relevant? Will this career path I am taking, will it still be relevant? Will it be relevant? Now, there's a question I have here for you.
Hello, everyone. Let's give it 2 minutes. I suspect a network glitch. Please be patient. Thank you. Okay. So, ladies, please, while we wait for her, would we want to share anything we've learned so far? Please, maybe a lesson in line in speak or something that stuck with. Please kindly unmute yourself and speak. Just share with us what you've learned so far. Okay, let's call Priscilla. Priscilla, please kindly share with us one thing that has stood out for you.
Good evening, everyone. I was not available most earlier, but with what I was able to pick her right now or a while ago, she was talking about branding and how certain brands have made a name for themselves, and like others are now kind of under that umbrella. So basically, in whatever it is you do or your business in and all that, like you should be able to have an identity, you should have a name for yourself, and like basically that's what I was able to get.
Okay, thank you so much, Priscilla. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I'd like to call Geraldine. Geraldine, please can you share with us what you learned so
Good evening, everyone. So, what I learned so far from what Mrs. Olamide has said is, irrespective of your personal experience or if you have a business, we should just, know like your niche, and then not try to be like or copy every other person. Like forming your identity from knowing your niche in terms of businesses, it will help you, it will put you in place so you can know, so you can be visible, so you can be visible to people, and that way it will help you position and know what you can, the value you can give to others instead of copying. You know your strength and then your weaknesses, and then it will help you align properly. Yeah, so far this is like what I've been able to grab.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Geraldine. Okay, so we have a comment in the chat. She said she was from B1. She said she learned that there's a difference between visibility and position. Okay, so thank you for that comment. I want to hear from at least two more persons. So I would like to call Evangeline. Evangeline, please, can you share with us what you learned so far and how you intend to apply what you've learned?
Okay, good evening, everyone. Um, I would say what I've learned. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I would say what I have learned is she said she said that we have all had personal branding and we didn't
Hello,
just
can
know
we
it.
hear me?
Yes, can you hear me? Okay, okay. Is she back?
Okay,
Should
what's
I
it to
I'm
continue?
back, please. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Olamide, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. Okay, Evangeline,
Yes.
please hold your thought. At the
Yes.
end of the session,
Okay,
you share with
great.
Okay, thank you, dear. Olamide, please go ahead. But you might have to speak up a little bit so we can hear you clearly.
All right. All right. All right. So, can we all see me, please? Please, are we
Yes,
all
we can.
hearing? You said what?
Yes,
Yes.
we can see.
Okay. All right. All
We
right.
can hear you,
Sorry
but
for
you might
that.
have to
This
move your
network
volume
is
a bit.
okay. Can you hear me now? Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are.
All right. Thank you, ma. So sorry. This network is something else. I'm really sorry. Okay, we're talking about relevance, which is the third pillar, relevance. And I was saying in the next 2, 3 years, Will you be relevant? Will you still be relevant in whatever field you are, in your career, in your business, in your personal branding? Because some persons, they are not into business, they are not into maybe a career. They themselves are their personal brands. They sell themselves out as a brand. Would you still be relevant? Now, there are some questions I wrote here. I said the next question is, the world, are you still valuable today? The world is changing every single day. Technology is changing, businesses are changing, the workplace is changing, customers are changing, communication are changing. Communication is changing. If you refuse to grow, if you refuse to grow your brand, if you refuse to grow your business, if you refuse to grow in your career, you will become outdated. Now, before now, there are lots of things we have to tell, maybe, we need a graphic designer to do this, we need her printer to do this. But now, with the help of AI, we could just go to ChatGPT and he had printed something for us. He had already done a slide for us. There are a lot of Claude, I mean, a lot of AIs now is helping us. And all the business, all the jobs, not really, but there are things that will be relevant in the next 3 years because of latest development. So if you refuse to grow yourself, some persons are going to learn.
I think you're sounding low, so maybe we can increase your volume.
Okay, I should increase my volume.
Yes, the way you're speaking, just speak up a little more.
All right, all right. So now we'd have to find out what is the meaning of relevance. Relevance simply means remaining valuable in a changing world. If we ask ourselves, next 2 years, will people be coming to my shop to come and be ordering clothes? Will they come physical to take measurements? If it's in your own field, sit and ask yourself, in the next 2-3 years, will they come to my shop to come and buy products? Now, many people are learning how to, some persons are learning how to, before you have to go to catering school to go and learn catering. But now, there are online courses. And Hilda Bassi is doing online courses on food, how to cook this, how to cook that. Many people are not going to catering school now, they will just go online. So those people that have a shop that they are saying they have students that used to come, how many persons are coming now? How many? Before, even in the tailor business, you say, we have plenty of apprentices, they will come and learn, they'll come and learn. But now people are going online to learn. They are not coming physical, they are going online. They will get the courses, download it, then when they have their time, they go through it. So what have you sat down to say, in the next 2-3 years, what can I do to myself, to my business, to my career that will still make it relevant to people? And that means consistently and continuous improvement in yourself. It means learning new skills. Many people are going to learn AI now to learn how they are going to infuse it in their jobs. It means adapting to the change instead of resisting it. The people who remain relevant are people who will never stop learning. We have to start. The problem we have in our own country is reading of books. A lot of persons don't like to read books. Books, but we need to learn a lot of things. Even if it's not physical books, there are some online books that are audios that we could listen to. Attend trainings, take courses. There are some businesses and jobs that are available now, but in the next 2-3 years, they are not going to be relevant again. They will not be relevant. they will not be sick. They won't even, they will have gone out of it. They won't even be existing again. Listen to podcasts. I wrote here, listen to podcasts. Find mentors. Improve your communication. Improve your leadership skills. Improve your emotional intelligence. Invest in yourself, because your greatest investment is not in your clothes, not in your phone, not in your hair, not in any other thing. But the greatest investment is in yourself. Because the more you keep on investing in yourself, the more you keep becoming valuable. Now, I need us to remember this. Your competition is not another person. It's not another brand. It's not another business that's or your neighbor that is selling beside you. Your competition is becoming relevant. Never stop growing. Never stop learning. Never stop improving in whatever field. Before, people used to go to studio to take pictures. But how many people goes to studio to take pictures anymore? People don't. They will just go to AI and say, create this for me. And before you know it, you have your picture. So now, if I am a photographer, what will make me still be relevant in the next 2-3 years? Yes. What will make me relevant in the next 2-3 years with the way AI is going now, with the way the world is going digital? Some schools no longer, many schools, you see the children, they are on their tabs. Okay, they are doing their assignments online. They are doing. So imagine if your school is still doing, you have a school and or you're a teacher and you're still doing with chalk or marker, 1 + 1, 2, 2 + this, and children are going far, other people's. So we have to consistently improve ourselves and our businesses and our career, so that as the trend is going, we are also flowing with it, so that we won't be left out. That is what relevance is all about. Now we had already listed the 3 things that personal branding is laying on, which is number 1, visibility. You have to show yourself out. People have to know you. If they don't know you, they can't talk about you. If they don't know you, they cannot patronize you. If they don't know you, they cannot recommend you. Number 2, we have to position ourselves. Knowing you is not enough, but positioning yourself in a way by they can now say, okay, we know this person and we notice her, or we know this person and we notice him. We know that this is what you do. We've seen you, you've positioned yourself with this. Then the next one we said is what? Relevance. Okay, we know you. We know you are doing this, but do we really need you? That is where the relevance comes in. Letting everybody knows that in the next 2-3 years, you will still need me. You will still need me. So now, having said that, we'll now go on to personal branding and career growth. Let's talk about how personal branding affects your career. Many people believe promotion comes only because they work hard. I have to work hard. When I work hard, my boss will see it and I'll be promoted, or they'll get me this position. It's true though, working hard is good. But working hard and combining it with reputation, combining it with a strong reputation creates even a greater opportunity. I'll give an example. I saw on Twitter, someone tweeted, was it this week? And the person said they had 2 coppers in their office and they have ended, they're about to leave, pass out. And now they are in a board meeting and their boss asked them, the coppers are not in the meeting, just the staffs. And the boss asks that, okay, we have 2 coppers. Copper A, she's good. She's good at her job. You don't need to supervise her. Once you tell her this is what you should do, she has done it. She even most times do it beyond what you send her. She's good at her job. Copper B, she's not good. You have to tell her this. She's not as sharp and brilliant as Copper A. But now, this is where the issue now came. Copper A, as good as she is, he said she's very rude. She speaks anyhow. The way she takes herself, her mannerism, maybe she feels like, I know it, so that she feels if as far as she's able to the task, you can't talk to her anyhow. Well, Copper B, she's so friendly, very friendly. Despite the fact that she doesn't do the job well, she still comes to meet you. Please show me, how am I going to do it? Show me, what will I do? And all that. And the lady said, to her greatest surprise, that people were even volunteering to train Copper B, that they should employ Copper B and they would train her to become competent in the job. And someone now retweeted and said, you see where character and developing yourself comes in. It's not only that you should have the ability or the work skill. You should also have communication skill. You need to learn to be friendly. You need to learn office tickets and how to interact with people. And I said, you see, it's not enough that, okay, you are good at what you do. It's good, hard work. But you also need to have a strong and good reputation, because there are places that your name or your company or your business will be mentioned and you are not there to defend yourself. But what will defend you is your character, your competence, your professionalism too will also defend you. But you can be good at what you do and still not have a good relationship with people. And people will pick someone else that is not as good as you. So that is where personal branding in career comes up. When people know you as someone who is reliable, professional, competent, dependable, and someone who delivers results, your names will begin to come up in important conversation. But it is the way the people perceive you that will determine if you are going to be placed rightly in those conversations. She's good. She's good at what she do, but you see that her character, I beg, she dey feel like saying that she sabi. She good though, she know wetin she dey do, but I beg, it's still how people perceive you. So here I wrote, people begin to recommend you even when you're not in the room. Employers look beyond certifications. They look at your attitude. Yes, I wrote that. They look at your character. They look at how you communicate in the workplace. They look at how you work with leaders and how you lead others. There are some things that we think people don't look at, but they actually, that are the things that they really, really look at. Many of us here we have office, we go to office and we are employers, and some of us are employees. We know how we talk about people who don't have good characters in the office or people we work with. No. But those are the things that are going to speak for you when you are not there. These are all parts of your personal brand. Your character. When you get into the room, are you the type that you say, she don't come? Oh yeah. Or you're the one that when you get there, be like, oh, she's so nice. But that doesn't still take out professionalism, the ability to know what, as in, you know the job and you're doing it well. That doesn't take it out. That doesn't take it out. But still, you could have everything it takes. But once you don't have the good attitude, the good character, a good communication skill, a good followership or leadership skill, then professionalism I doubt if doors are going to be opened for you. Some of your personal brand gets you into rooms that your CV alone cannot get you. Many of us, or some persons, they don't even submit CV anyway. They will just call them, just say, someone recommended you, someone recommended you, someone recommended you. And you, even the person will be wondering, they recommended me. It's because of your goodwill. It's because of your good association with other people. And they say, no, I know this person can do it well. Oh, I know Sister Domia, she's good at this. Oh, I know this person, she's good at this. She's going to do it well. No. She's good, she's good. I even like her. No, she's good. You sure? She's good. Even sometimes you might not even be competent with the job, but they'll be ready to teach you because of your personal, your character, because of your attitude, because of the way you communicate. They won't mind that you're not good at the main job. They will train you. So you see where personal branding has to also go to do with career. In the offices, you see some people in the bank, they speak to people rudely. They just do anyhow. It's part of branding. You say that one, always a bit talk anyhow. She talks anyhow. Someone else has picked it up. Maybe there's an opportunity somewhere. Like, no, we cannot carry somebody that talks anyhow. We cannot carry someone that talks anyhow. But you will see a lot of people who are friendly, who are good in communication. You might not be 100% good though, but you deliberately work on it. You will see a lot of them. Oh, I'm recommending you for this. Oh, I'm recommending you for this. And that's a good way to have a good career. With that, it takes you one step to the next step, to the next step. Majority of these people, I say, oh, I started as a level 1, maybe in the banking industry, and you say, oh, now you are a director. Now you're a this. Now you're a that. It's not because of anything, but it's because of their character. It's because of their character. So, having said that, we're moving to personal branding on business and on business growth. The same principle applies to business. People don't only buy products. People buy confidence. People buy credibility. People buy how you make them feel, the value you give them. Think about it. If two businesses are selling exactly the same thing and at almost the same price, most people will buy from one person that they trust more. They will buy from that woman, she nice. She nice. The way she go even add jara for me. She's so nice. No, whenever I go there, the way the reception, the way they my customer, they are good with customer service, the way they interact. Some businesses, they actually train their staff on customer service, how you attend to the customer. Because customers are always right. Customers are actually the king. So they train their staffs on how to treat a customer, how they should be polite to the customer. Oh, please, yes, ma. All right, make them feel so important. And there's nobody that makes their customers feel that way, that they won't always get a return customer. So I wrote here, why is it that one always sells more than the other? It's because the trust is built, loyalty is built. Then you could see that the customers or the clients are being treated rightly. As a business owner, your personal brand influences your businesses, how we communicate, how we treat our customers, how we solve problems. You could see that maybe someone buys something and comes back and say, but this thing, but this is not how they sell it. Oh, no, this is not how we sold it. It was not like that. Even if that was what happened, there's a way we can put it. I know, yes, some customers are not normal, but there's a way we can still say it. how we respond to feedback. All this shapes our brand. All this shapes our brand. I do watch most of the reviews of the brides for Vicky James, and they'll be like, "Oh, I loved the way they oh God, the way they attended to me. They made me feel like this. You see the brides, they are crying, they are happy. What if Vicky James, who has already gotten the fame and the money and everything she needs, why is she still treating each of her customers as though that's the only customer they have?" Because of brand personality. She wants a situation whereby when they ask any of them, they'll be like, no, this person, and they can recommend them for someone else. All this shapes our brand. Your business may have a logo, but people are also watching you. They are watching the way you treat them. They are watching the way you respond to them. Because before people believe in your business, they often believe in the person behind the business. Before people believe in your business, they often believe in the person behind the business. So now let's go. Common mistakes people make while trying to build a personal brand. As we begin to round up, let me mention a few mistakes people make. Number one, trying to impress everyone. You can't be everything to everybody. You can't impress everyone. You do your best and leave the rest. Some people, no matter what you do, can never be impressed. But you justify yourself and know that, okay, oh, the things I'm meant to do, I have done it. Then you leave the rest for God and whoever that wants to believe it. And the second one is being inconsistent. Even me, I'm still struggling. I want to confess, I'm still struggling with that thing. Being inconsistent. Today we are active. Tomorrow nobody hears about us again. Next tomorrow we are back. Um, I know most times life when we face the reality of life, sometimes you'll be like, what we put in is not what we're expecting. And that now drops the level and the temple of the consistency. But the truth is, even if they don't tell you, even if they don't patronize, even if they don't send you message, even if they don't respond, they are saying and they are watching. That's the truth. They might not come out outrightly to you to tell you, oh, this, that, or engage with you in your career or in your business. But the truth is that they see, they are seeing and they are watching. They are seeing you and they are watching you. You know. Number three, copying others. You know, despite the fact that we are all almost doing the same thing, but we mustn't exactly have to do like now. I am a tailor. Because I am looking up to some other tailors, that doesn't mean I must literally follow it exactly the way the person does it. I should have my own style of doing, excuse me, I should have my own style of doing something. I should learn from people, but don't lose my own originality. Let's learn from people, but don't lose our originality. We could draw inspiration from somebody, draw inspiration from this, draw inspiration from that, but that doesn't mean your own originality should be lost. Number four, neglecting relationships. Your network is not your greatest asset. Sorry, your network is one of your greatest assets, not even what you have, not what you are selling. People say, I have this, I have that, I have so money in my account. That's not your asset, is your network. The best form of marketing is word of mouth. I like this person, she's good at this. Meet her, Then I say, who did this for you? Is that person? Is this person? Word of mouth is the best marketing strategy to go far. That's why you see everybody, you will see that bad news fly faster. Anything, oh, now the gist, wetin dey happen, now the gist with that. I hear say, they say. Word of mouth is the fastest way of broadcasting anything. Who did this for you? It is so person. Oh, I heard this person is good at this. Oh, no, she's good. That is the greatest asset anyone can have. Treat people well, respect people, build genuine relationship. Not anyhow relationship, genuine one. Relationships that are going to take you beyond where you are. Focus. There are relationships today that because of what you have with them, you've gotten a lot of things. Some opportunities most of us got are through the fact that we know someone that now said, okay, I will recommend you there. Don't worry, when you go there, mention my name. That's a genuine relationship. And number 5, waiting until opportunity comes before visibility. That's one of the biggest mistakes. Waiting for opportunity. I dey wait, I'm preparing. When the opportunity just come, there will never be the opportunity. Nobody will give you the opportunity and say, okay, Olamide, it's time for you to showcase yourself. No, everybody is too busy for that. It is you that will create it and let them see a reason why they should pay attention. Build your brand before people start thinking about you. Start building it. It's not that when people now get to know you, now we say, hey, okay, what do I do? How do I do? Let me start building. No, you build the brand, you build whatever it is you want people to know about you before they start noticing you. So what are the practical steps that we need to take? As we leave this webinar today, I want us to challenge ourselves to do these 5 things. Number 1, decide what you want to be known for. What do I want to be known for? What do I want the world to know me as? Number 2, improve your visibility intentionally. I wrote it with capital letter. Intentionally. It's not because everybody's online, you should be online. Improve your visibility intentionally. Thirdly, be consistent in your communication and values. Be consistent in your, if it means us going to learn communication skills, please let's go. Let's go learn communication skills. There are many trainings on communication skills, and it's very, very important and vital. Communication skills, it cuts across every field. Whatever aspect of life you are in, you need communication. So we need to consistently improve in our communication and values. Number 4, keep learning and developing yourself. That's one of the greatest assets you can have for yourself. Keep learning. If it needs us going for more trainings, if it needs us going for seminars, webinars like this, that's going to build us and keep developing ourselves. That's how you will not go out of instinct. That's how you would become relevant. That's how people will not push you aside and say, this one old school. That's how you can still remain relevant in whatever field you are in the next 2, 3, 4, 10 years. We need to keep learning. We need to keep developing ourselves in whatever field, in our personal self, in our businesses, in our careers. Finally, build meaningful relationship wherever you go. Let's learn to build meaningful relationships wherever we go. We see some persons who say, I'm a loner. I don't trust people. Yes. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't keep good relationships. Because most times those are the doors that are going to open for us, places that we want to go. Those people are the ones that could recommend us. They might not actually do it now. Maybe in the next 2, 3, 4 years, you could just see someone call you up and say, "Oh, I know someone that can do this." I was listening to one of my mentors, that is Awoshika, and she was talking about how she broke into this uh, chair business. She said one of the men she see as a father figure. She loves his children. She takes care of the children. They are like her younger sisters. And the man called her and said, hello, um, First Bank. There's this bank. They need someone to do this, do this, do this. And I've thought around. I don't know who I want to pick, but I decided I will choose you. She has no clue about it. She's a carpenter. She's into chair. What does chair has to do with First Bank? No, you should. And she was like, can she do it? Can she do it? But what made this man, and the man called and said, you can do it. She has not worked in any banking sector before. All she knew how to do, because she was serving, after serving, she started her business. So where's what experience does she have, or does the man knows that she has, that will be able to qualify her to be in part of the a committee? It was a committee they started with before she became one of the directors in the First Bank. It was a committee, and the man said, "No, I know you. I've seen you. I've watched you. I know the values you have, and because of that, I've recommended you there. All you need to do is to go there and tell them you are from me." And that was it. That was what broke everything. That was what got her to where she is today. Recommendation, good relationship. And because of her personal brand, the way she had kept herself, the way she had portrayed herself before the man, and he now said, okay, if a person can have such values, the person can be in such a place, even without the experience. She could learn through the job. And that was how she got started with the committee. When in the committee they saw she was good, they put her in another committee. She became the chairman of the committee. From there, before she became what she became as in the board of trustees, First Bank. It's one recommendation. And because of building meaningful relationships. I want us to remember that personal branding is not a one-day activity. It's something we have to consistently do. It's a lifelong journey till we die. Keep on building it. We keep on working on it. It's not that, oh, I have built it. No. If we remember in the beginning, we said it is building and managing. We have to build it and manage it. Meaning there are times we have to go learn more things. There are times we have to drop some things. So as we conclude, or as I conclude, I want to leave you with this thought. Your personal brand is your reputation. It is what people think about you when they hear your name. So don't leave your reputation to chance. Build it intentionally. Be visible. Position yourself strategically. Remain relevant. Because opportunities rarely chases people they don't know. I'll repeat that again. Because opportunities rarely chases people they don't know. They seek people who have consistently built credibility, trust, and value over time. So I hope today's session has challenged us to become more intentional about the way we present ourselves to the world. Remember, people may forget what you said, but they will never forget what you did. They will not forget who you are, but they may forget what you did, but they will never forget who you are, what you're made up of. They will not forget their interaction, their how they felt when they were with you. They will not forget the reputation you had built. People will never forget, when I was close to Olamide, or the first experience I had with her, this was how it was. They might not remember what I said though, but they know that this was how Olamide was, or this is how Olamide is. So with this, I think I can actually say that we've come to the end of this my speech. Thank you so much for listening, and I sincerely appreciate you for your time.
Thank you so much. That will be my room. Thank you so much tonight.
Thank you, ma. Thank you,
Okay,
ma.
so everyone in this room have questions. Before we let her go, you can unmute yourself and ask if you have any questions. It could be specific to your business. Maybe you need more insight and something. I'm trying to ask you. Any questions? Okay. I think that we do not have any questions. So I'll just call on Evangel. And she was trying to tell us what she learned today and how she's going to apply it in her business. So Evangel, you can take the floor and just share with us maybe one kind thing you learned today and how you're going to apply it to your business as we close.
Okay, good evening, and thank you for the session. It was really, really, really interesting and exciting. What I was going to say then was one of the things that struck me earlier was when you said everybody has already has a personal branding, just that we didn't know. Because it's now that we are in business and advancing in our career that we are thinking of, okay, I want to start building my personal brand. But yes, when you said it, it struck me like your personal branding has always been there. So what we are doing now is to now build it intentionally. And then the other thing again you said that struck me was also if somebody asks about you or browse about you, what would they see? And I think you mentioned some social media and LinkedIn. And then it occurred to me because I've always thought that, but then I've always felt, well, I don't have a website. Nobody will put me on Google. But then I realized you have a Facebook page, everybody does. You have a LinkedIn page, those places are places that people could easily just go and say, what is this person made of? And then I also realized that going through those pages of you can also tell the person your interests, can actually reveal a lot about you. So I think those are the two things that struck me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Evangel. Anyone else that wants to tell us what they've learned tonight or how they're going to apply to their career? We just want to take room for one more question. Anyone else that would like to share? Okay, I see that no one else. So